Karen.
It's been so long, 2 long weeks.
I know, because we both had to go to the Jingle Ball.
Yes, we did have Jingle Ball last week, and that was fun.
Well, I did shopping and went to classes, and you were Miss Social Butterfly.
I met a lot of cool people.
That's good.
Yeah.
Next year, I'll have to be a social butterfly. I was just looking at all the shops going, ooh, look at all the pretty things. And then my class was awesome, but I'll talk about that when we get to our.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm curious I didn't do any classes, so I'm excited to hear
Yeah, I was
about
really
the class.
impressed with it. So for everyone who doesn't know, if they're new here, since we're still new here, this is episode 3 of Stitching Past My Bedtime. And we are a channel about cross stitch. And I live in Michigan. Karen lives in Maryland. And this is how we connect, because we met at a retreat and found out that, well, we're basically each other. So
We are.
so join us for some cross stitch and some shenanigans. And remember to like our page and subscribe, and then like our episode. And we'll have more stuff in the future. And we're only going to get better from here. So
Yes, excuse our dust. We're still learning the FlossTube, YouTube editing ways.
yes, we
Every
are.
time we'll get better.
We will. But we're hanging in there.
Yeah. Doesn't come with a manual, I found.
Yeah. Something, but hey, we like to cross stitch and it doesn't matter. So
Right.
right.
All right.
So you want to start off with your finishes?
I have one finish. That was really exciting. I did post it in case anybody's following me. I finished my 2023 Prairie Schooler Santa. It's
Oh,
so
that is
cute.
awesome.
Oh, that light is not good there. That light is not good. Yeah.
Love
So,
it.
yeah, it's on. Oh, let me get my little cheat sheet. It's on 18 count Ada, picture this plus in the color fawn, 2/1. And I did do some substitutions, but I can't remember why. But the colors still look pretty close to typical Prairie Schooler
Yeah, they do.
reds and greens.
Yep.
But I'm not gonna finish it yet because I'm just gonna do the next one. I have 2018. I'm just gonna do it on this fabric.
Good
So I
idea.
like this color, the way it shows up. But yeah, that was fun. I really enjoyed it. It's very comfort stitching for me. What did you finish?
I have a tiny finish. I have a little ornament, a little ugly sweater ornament done on wood from Canadian Stitchery.
Oh, I like that.
Thank you. And it's a
Oh,
complete
nice.
kit. I mean, you finish stitching, you put your felt on, you tie your little string, and it's ready to go on the tree.
Does it
So,
already come with the felt cut the way you need it?
yep, I'll show that when we get to
Wow.
our current projects. Yeah, I had already finished the little penguin guy. So, and I'm working
Wow.
on the third one that I have. I
They're
want
so
to have a whole
cute.
tree of like ugly
The
sweaters.
sweaters. They're not ugly
Yeah,
though.
like a little,
Yes,
just
a
a little
person,
tree.
if a person was wearing that big penguin or a big moose, but the little thing is cute.
Yeah, isn't it? I think they're fun.
Yeah.
A kid can do it. An old lady in Michigan can stitch it. It doesn't matter. It goes across the age span. So
Oh, yeah. My sister just said last night that she wanted, or Friday, that she wanted me to maybe teach her how to cross stitch. I might have a
yeah,
new cross stitcher at the family.
yeah. Maybe a new floss tuber.
Not on our channel.
No.
This is our thing. Maybe she could be a guest. No, she hasn't even started yet. I told her I'd find a kit. All right, what do you have? What's next? So do you have any, you have starts.
I
You
have,
start.
I have two starts. I have the from GaRon Stitchery. Ronnie's doing his whoops, I didn't go away.
You didn't
I
go
just have
away.
it sitting away. Ronnie started his hashtag Ronnie Sock It To Me Sal, which is stockings that was started on December 1st, same day that the Jingle Ball started.
Well started.
And I'm doing this kit by Dimensions, except I swapped the fabric out, and I'm doing mine on 28 count Lugana Twilight Blue.
So cute.
With my little bears. And at first I wasn't sure how this would work because you're using 4 strands on 28 count, but it's only half stitches.
Oh
And
yeah.
actually it's been really fun.
Yeah, it's
So
gonna be very textured.
yeah.
Is the whole
And
thing in the same 4-strand half stitch?
no, it's actually it's a whole
Um,
mixture of
so
4
that's so
strands,
that
2 strands, 3 strands. So
so that the top of it looks like
a
fur.
cuff. Yeah,
Yeah, a cuff.
fur. And then
Oh,
some of the trees are going to be the same way,
oh,
and then some of the trees are
I
not. Some
see
of the
it. You
trees are
can tell.
blended.
Yeah.
So actually it's going to be a mixture, like I said, of 2 strands, 3 strands, and 4 strands.
Wow.
So I think it's going to be pretty cool. I don't normally stitch kits, but I don't normally stitch kits, and here I'm just showing all kits. I don't I don't normally stitch something
No,
like
you
this.
stitch what you love. We don't have
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
So
like samplers, but I have samplers. So
yeah. So, and actually this is kind of fun. It's different. It's kind of fun. So
yeah, and I started a stocking too, but we didn't mention I'm going to be doing my whip parade today.
right.
And whip parade, and my stocking start is in my whip. So we'll see that when we
Your quip
start
parade.
my whip parade. Oh
You're
my
cute.
gosh, I love those girls. So fun.
Oh, so now we're down to oh, I have one more start. I have another little ornament. This is going to be a
Oh,
hippo. I tried
oh,
to finish it this morning while I was listening to a podcast, and it didn't quite work out. Um, but it'll be a little
oh,
hippo.
that's adorable. Did
Oh,
you see the hippo that the Christmas hippo is actually one of the freebies?
yes, from I think it's the blue flower.
The blue flower. I have that. I need to
Yeah.
stitch that one for my niece because the hippo is the mascot for GW, George
Oh,
Washington. Yeah, where she went.
and I think she patterned that one after Fiona, the famous hippo at the Cincinnati Zoo, the little preemie hippo that's
Oh,
now.
I don't know.
You don't
What
know about
happened?
Fiona?
No.
You have to search Fiona on
Okay, well,
YouTube.
the now everybody wants to hear about Fiona. And you
She
have all these animal stories, so you might as well share.
oh she's world famous. She's like the smallest hippo on record born in captivity that survived. And they actually had to, at one point she was dying because she was only like 20 something pounds when she was born. They had to call in nurses from the children's hospital in Cincinnati to come in and put in an IV line to save her life.
Oh my gosh.
You
Is
have
she
to see
still
her. She's
alive?
so cute. Yeah, she's still alive. She's got a little brother now, Fritz.
Is that
So
zoo near where StitchCon is?
yes, I know we should go see Fiona and Fritz
Oh my, we might have to.
and her mom, BB. And Tucker is,
Stitching
hmm?
Fiona.
Well,
Stitching
I don't know.
Fiona.
Fiona.
Are there
Plus, you
polar
know, there,
bears too?
yes.
I don't know. I'm scared of those now.
But I was gonna show you the Canadian stitchery kits. See the little felt, it's
Oh, wow.
sticky back.
Oh,
Yep.
nice.
Even got the little hole cut.
That's foolproof.
And then the
Karen
threads
proof,
are on
I
a
should say.
card.
Oh,
Even
no.
comes with a needle.
Oh, look at
So
that.
yeah. And the little string. Toot, toot, toot.
The little string.
So it comes with everything.
That's cool.
You could have your sister making ornaments for a tree before Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, that
So
would be good for a beginner.
yeah, it would be.
I think I have some plastic canvas. I'll make her stitch on plastic canvas. You have to do your round through all that stuff. Like we did Ada back in the day. You have to stitch on
Yeah.
Ada first.
Yeah.
You don't get to jump to the good stuff. All right.
Or really scare her, give her some like 46 count.
You're gonna need these readers.
Yeah.
Or the clip-on, ugly clip-ons that I use.
Yeah.
All right, what about
That's how we start those new stitchers out.
Well, I
Shove 'em
told
right
you
in the
that
deep
I
end.
told you the story about the clip-on magnifiers that I use. My sister always FaceTimes me, one of my sisters, Cassie, in case she's watching. Shout out, Cassie. She calls and we call her shock and awe because she just likes to say things that shocks and awes the family. And anyway, she calls and she's younger than me. And she makes fun of me with these magnifiers on. Next thing you know, she starts diamond painting.
Oh.
And she calls me and she says, I really think those glasses that you wear would help me with my diamond painting. Yeah, I bet you they would. So now I
Yeah.
try and call her and catch her with her glasses on.
Yeah, wait till she gets the one with the little miner's light like I wear.
Oh yeah. Those hurt my head. I don't know, my head's not fit for that. I tried them all.
Oh,
Right.
so you're gonna show all of your whips together then, or
Yeah.
okay? Then I just
You
have
showed your
one
whip.
whip.
Yeah.
It's my Scandinavian ornaments from JBW. I finished.
Oh,
Whoops! I finished the tree,
adorable.
and I finished I call it the cradle bird because
Yeah.
I thought it was a cradle at first when I saw. I didn't realize that they had names on them. I wasn't looking at that. I was just looking, and I'm like, "That where's the rockers at for it?" And I thought, well, it's Scandinavian. Maybe their rockers rock differently, or their little cradles rock differently. And then I read that it was a bird. So
Are they individual little patterns or are they all in one book? I can't
remember. I've got 3-book set. And it has the first 3 in it. So there's the little cradle bird. So I have to do the sweater next. Well, actually, I could do any of them that I want to, but I'll just finish. I'll do the sweater and then call it a finish. So because this one will be all done.
Yeah, that's
Even
where
though
I
I've
was
got
going because of Sunshine Stitchers. Is
yeah,
that where you were going? Yeah, I was
yeah,
wondering if it was a whole. If
yeah,
anybody knows what we're talking about, doesn't know, watch Sunshine Stitchers.
yeah. And whether
They talk about it this week, and they started it last week, or they've been talking about this.
yeah, and they're the first ones who mentioned about
New
why do
start.
we say new start when it's a start and it's new? It could be a restart, but
Yeah, gosh, we
but I'm
finished
gonna
2
call
more sentences. So
I'm
funny.
gonna call when I get the little sweater done, I'm gonna call that a finish because at any point I could just say I'm done and that could
Yeah,
be my little banner. So but I like them. And I've
they're
gotten
really
over the
cute.
fact that the red is a little different color than
Yeah,
the red on the banner. So
it's
I don't know why I got hung up on that. But so that's it for me.
all right. Let's see. So whip parade. I have my little cards in order, and they're in no particular order. I have them in those big felt bins at Target. I have them
Yeah.
one of those big bins squished in there. And then I have a laundry basket over here to put them in. So when you see me going back and forth, that's what I'm doing. Hopefully I'm gonna move it over. Because what is it? Sarah's stitching spot. She always has her laundry basket. I'm like, I'm gonna go get my laundry basket, dumped out the clothes. There's a pile on my bed for a visual. All right, so the first one is Bridget Cleary. Now I took them out of the frame or whatever it's in if you couldn't see the whole thing that I'd stitched. So it's a little bit better. So this is Bridget Cleary, the primitive hair.
Yep, I recognize that.
Yes, this was enabled by yourself.
Yeah.
We started that. We started it in September on the 21st. I'm stitching this on 32 count Lugana, fabrics by Stephanie, 2/2 on colonial parchment. I don't like doing 2/2, but we all know why. Because
Yeah.
the picture in the middle needs to be proportional. So can you
Yeah.
see? Direct. I can't see. Do I need something back?
If anybody hears barking, it's just the dog. It's my dog.
No, we thought it was you.
Oh yeah. No,
So
I
it's
can see
looking
that
good.
good.
I did work on this month a little bit. I worked on some more of the words.
I
The
should work
voodoo
on
doll
it.
isn't meant to be crass. The needle minder. That's a rubber needle minder, if anybody cares. All right, yeah, Bridget Cleary. I like that stitch. So that one will definitely be a finish in 2024. Because that's almost
Now that's the dog. The dog has to zoom me. Sorry.
it's okay. We're dog lovers.
Yes, we are.
Okay, I'm gonna just try and shove and put it back. Okay. Next is my birthday Sal. This is by Jeanette Douglas. You've seen this one already in our 2 short videos, and I'm not taking it out because you can see the whole thing, and I have the picture here. Blooming Bouquets, #1. This is birthday style that Kathy and Carolyn Zook and I are doing for my birthday. And this is where I am.
You're almost finished.
No, I have the whole border and the top big flower. And then I got to figure out if I'm going to put bands on it.
Yeah, but still, you're a lot closer than me. I'm pacing myself because we have until September.
I know. I really enjoy stitching it, but then I get on one and then I'm like, oh, I love stitching this one, and I forget about all my other loves. All right. That was on 32 count Lugana Picture This Plus Legacy with the silks 1/1. So you have to remind me to say all that stuff because I forget. All right. The next one you haven't seen yet, I don't think. This one has a story. This one is Harriet Cooper, Queenstown Sampler Designs.
I saw the picture of it on your phone at Stitching in the Wild.
Yeah, this is Baltimore. So Queenstown is in Maryland. So they're a local designer. So I want to support. But then this one is a reproduction sampler from the collection of Oblate Sisters of Providence in Baltimore, Maryland, which was the first African American Roman Catholic sisterhood. So, I'm Catholic or raised Catholic, and went to Catholic school. And I just think that this is so cool. And it was in 1843. So that's kind of why I did it. So when I got it when it came out at market. And I asked Gary, I did the pre-order. And then at Stitching in the Wild, I was like, oh, I can't wait to get my Harriet Cooper. And he's like, oh, you're the one that ordered Harriet Cooper. And I was like, yeah. You're the only one that ordered Harriet Cooper. I'm like, well, that sounds like a challenge. I love it. So I'm stitching it because I'm the only one that's stitching it, and it's kind of eclectic. It's like a salmon house.
Oh, I love that. I
Yeah.
like it because it's got the history of your hometown in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I like
Everything.
it too. I think my mom will appreciate the history behind it.
I do
And
too.
yeah, it's in Queenstown, which is kind of close to my aunt. And I'll have to change, it's weeks in DMC, and I have to change the color on the road because it's too close. See the road? It's too close to
Yeah.
the color of the fabric, and there's just no way. So I spent a long time this week figuring out a better color. Hopefully it works. So it's a little like a dustier dirt
Hmm.
more so than because it doesn't look like it should be paved at
Now, does
that
that building still exist?
1843. Huh?
Does that building still exist?
No, I don't think so. I think this little
Okay.
girl stitched it in school. I don't think,
Okay.
and then I think, oh, she was just imagining
Oh, what the school could look like
what the
or
school
didn't
could look
or
like. Yeah. Or what I don't know what she was imagining. All right, this one is my travel stitch. I've showed this one. It's spoopy.
I love that.
And I am doing this on 32 count Lugana Fortnite fabrics, old fashioned with DMC 1/1. Oh my gosh. So 32 count. So this is getting really small, but I
Yeah,
got
your
a lot
needle
more
minder's
done.
bigger. Your needle minder is bigger.
I know.
I gotta do that for the
Adam,
kid who cannot be named.
you can't see that.
That is so cute.
I love it. I love it. So yeah, this one I'm doing for my husband. He thought it was adorable. But the designer, and so the designer is Needle Lot Designs. And as I'm stitching it and the color and the shadowing and the shadows and everything, I was like, oh my gosh, I love, I love this design. She did a really good job. So I went on to look at other designs that she did. So there might be more of hers in the future. All right. The next is my stocking for Ronnie Sock'em to Me Sal or Sock'em. Yeah. So this I'm doing is the Grinch stocking.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm doing it on blue. So it's all green, and that's all that green is supposed to be stitched. And I'm like, oh hell no. I'm doing it on a blue
Green.
stocking. And hopefully you'll be able to see the white snowflakes. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This is 28 count Lugana Nantucket Sky by Fabrics by Stephanie 1/1. And I just have a little start there.
I think you'll be able to see it. You could always use a blending filament too, so it gives a little bit of sparkle on it, on the
Oh,
snowflakes.
all right. Yeah, I'll connect with you before I get there. But it's only 13,000 stitches, so I
Oh,
should definitely be able to do this by next December 1st.
mm-hmm.
Finish it.
Oh, only 13,000.
But it works out to like 250 stitches a week.
Oh,
Something
I
like that.
haven't been able to figure out how many mine has in it because it's
Oh, this one has
yeah,
actual stitch by thread color.
yeah.
So I just added. I got sneaky. I was like, oh, let me do that. All right. So that's that one. All right. Now this one, you were with me when I purchased this pattern. This is the Erica Michaels mini sampler book. Oh, look, I have little buttons in there. It's covering the picture. Sorry about that. So it's a little sampler book.
Yeah,
And
I
here's
bought one too.
oh, you did?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm doing it as like a mini sampler, not as a book.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do too. So it's all in
Yeah.
a row or either broken up into two rows or something.
And I think this is the same fabric. I'm doing this using this fabric for something else too. So this is 32 count Lugana, Fabrics by Stephanie, Vanilla Latte. I'm just using DMC 1/1. But I accidentally switched the colors, but I don't think it's gonna matter.
No. Beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
It'll just be a little set of squares.
Yeah.
Yeah, this square is actually done. And you're supposed to put a button in that gap right there. But I can't find a small enough button. I mean, I have some pretty small buttons, but they're still too big.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about I could maybe do a bead, but I might just leave it blank or put my
Yeah.
initials there, put the date there, maybe. I don't know. I'd
I
put the
I
year
like it just
there.
the way it is.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, I like that one. I actually had put it down for a long time and I was kind of bored with it. And then I was like, oh, and then I started stitching again. I was like, oh, I like this. Why did I stop stitching this? That one could definitely be a finish next year. All right, next one is the Greenhouse of Oddities. And this was a restart 3 times because I just couldn't get the fabric right, or I couldn't get the stitch count, or I was trying to do it over 2 and I hated it. So I then changed the fabric so I could do it over 1. So this is the full Sal. This is Lola Crow's Sal.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 2 options, and I'm doing it with what's his name? Harbor.
Okay.
And I did pull this one out so you can see it. Sorry, I did not.
Oh, I
So
like the fabric choice.
it's green though, so I wasn't sure with the green plants, but my other Lola Crow is on gray and I didn't want to have 2 grays.
I like it because it I think it makes the greens pop out, and it's got that kind of spooky look about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I thought it was different. I haven't seen anybody
Yeah.
putting it on a green. The color isn't really true here. But and it kind of reads a little blue. But yeah, I really like Lola Crow. I need to work on this because I need to finish this before her next one comes out.
I need to do the library one again for the child who can't be named,
Yeah.
or adult child.
This is in a GaRon bag. I love this bag. My little monsters bag.
Oh, I never saw that one. I must miss
Yeah,
that.
what I do is I go on and buy the bags nobody else wants.
Oh.
The ones that are left over after a sale. I just wish they would go on sale. All right. My bag's all shifted. All right, so this next one is Love is Love, Jan Hicks. I think I showed this one before. You've seen this one.
Yeah. I don't know if you showed it on here. I think you
I
showed it
haven't.
on Carolyn's.
Oh,
Did you? I
oh,
think
I
you
think I
did.
did. I don't know. I feel like I showed it somewhere. So I made a little bit. I started working on this again.
I like that.
Need something behind it. Yeah, it's small.
It is small.
Small. It's 32 count 1/1. This is just platinum Lugana. My friend Sarah's favorite color. Her favorite. She bought so much of it. I think she has like a yard. And she dyes fabric, so I'm like, she just loves platinum. It's so funny. All right. Then I know I've shown the cactus sampler for my sister Debbie in her vintage shop in my other peacock bag that I bought when, you go on there and see what's left, and I still like them. Maybe that's why I like them, because land of the misfit toys, Someone needs to. So this is the Busilla kit. This is my first kit since coming back. That Debbie asked me to do it to because it's worth more stitched than not stitched. And I did it using all the kit, so it stayed vintage, including the crusty Ada. Oh, we definitely need something like this. All right, so I finished the second cactus. This one. I just need to backstitch it
Nice.
and do the frame. Yeah. No, I don't mind stitching it. I just it's not, you know, I wouldn't have gone out and bought it. Debbie's like, I don't know, how long is it gonna take you to stitch that? How much am I gonna have to charge for it? I'm like, oh well, that's her problem.
Yeah.
All right, next is Halloween at GaRon Hollow. I pulled it out of the Q-snap. Carriage House samplings, 28 count Lugana 1/1 on the color Legacy. Everybody's seen this one. I'm not gonna bother showing the pattern, the design. So I started I think I talked about this one in the 12 blocks.
Yep.
So I started the 12th block down there. And when I pulled it out and I looked at it, I was like, oh, it's so cute, so little. But I only have 3 finished. So 2024 in GaRon Hollow. It's not going away anytime soon.
But still, I love it over one.
Yeah, it's fun stitch, but I have other fun stitches, so that's a problem. Okay. Next is my advent calendar. I've been posting this one. This one enabled by Miss Carolyn Zook. We're not doing a Sal, but I couldn't not do it. This is Crochet Go-Go. And there's just something about it. I'm stitching it on 25 count Lugana on the color Granite. I think it's just the LNS fabric. It's probably is Weigart or something like that. Doing it 2/1 on 25 count. So I've gotten, oh wait. I've gotten a good start on the second block.
Yeah. And the white is really popping.
Yeah, on the Granite. I like that. I
Yeah.
have to change, I told you I changed the greens because they had gray green and that didn't work on the Granite.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little bit, better about just changing it. So, yeah, I like it. I decided to keep the numbers the way they're charted. They're charted going down instead of across. It was just too much effort. So
it kind of has that vintagey look that we were talking about the other day that we both like, the vintagey Christmas stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna find a peppermint needle minder and use that to move it around for the days.
Oh, that'll be cute.
Calendar. Yeah. That's what I'm planning. And I'm gonna just get like a dowel and hang it up somewhere.
Yeah, because I found out looking at bell pulls that bell pulls are expensive. I didn't realize that after COVID, there's been like a bell pull shortage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna buy a dowel and drill a hole in it.
I think that's what I'm gonna do for my Scandinavian ornaments. Because I found the hardware that I wanted. It was $117. No. No.
I have all these tools from when I was making miniatures. I'm like, I'm gonna use all my crafts.
Yeah.
All my crafts. So this is big news. This falls under the dilemma of, is it a finish or can I call it a partial finish? This is Cherry on Top Elf Babies by Brooks Books. And I don't know that I need to show this, but on perforated paper, 18 count, DMC, and beads. And I did 2/1. And you talked me off the ledge last night. I was so bummed because I wanted to finish it last night. But I was like all ready to stay up till 2:00 in the morning beating. But I got all the pieces. So these pieces over here get cut out and put like right here.
Oh, cool.
And then the beads go on here. These are peppermints. They look like snowflakes, but they turn out to be peppermints. They're so cute. Can you see? Is it?
Yep.
Is that-
Yep.
So all
You
the
can see.
stitching is done.
Nice.
And my beads were too big because I did 18 count and not 14 count. So I ordered petite beads. Hopefully they will fit.
I
And then
think they
I'll
will.
know for future. That's I think the smallest size. They're 15, size 15. I think that's the smallest size bead you can get. I looked it up, did some research. All right, we're almost done. Okay, this one, I know I showed, this one is the walkway. The Stitching Jules Design, who's on Etsy, and she has a floss tube. This is, I call it the walk, I think it's called the walkway.
Walkway and monochrome. Yep.
Walkway and monochrome. Yep.
Yep. That's the one that I think looks like Trinity College in Dublin.
Yes, 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 yes. That's probably why I was drawn. 28 count Lugana easy guide, all in 310. And it's a monster. It's 414 by 552. It's bigger than my biggest
Wow.
coverage. So I kind of wish I did it a little smaller than 28 count.
Is that with DMC?
Yeah, 310.
Yeah.
All 310. Yeah.
Did you
And
buy a cone of it or just
no,
a
I think
skein?
I need a cone, but those are expensive.
I've
But
never
then
priced one. I've never bought one, so I guess I've
well,
never.
I thought about it. I looked for one at Michael's. They didn't have. Oh, my laundry basket's full. All right. Now this one, I don't think I've shown this one. Oh, this isn't the next one.
The snoring noises are not me. It's the pug has decided he's gonna
I don't
snore in
have
the background.
a card for this one for some reason. This is Alice in Wonderland by Maria Brovoco on Etsy.
Okay. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, this one hung above Michelle Bendy's head in our videos
Oh,
for a long time, and I just really admired it. So that enabled me, but all the cross stitching is done. I just need to do all the back stitch, and I am not doing the back stitch as called for because I don't like black back stitch all the time. So I'm kind of doing it like you do a coloring book, picking
yeah.
the darkest color. Here, I need more light. It's on a green Ada. Can you
I
see?
like that. The hands actually look like they're coming off the fabric. It's really cool.
The clock hands?
Yeah, the clock hands, not her hands. The clock.
Yeah, I'm doing those in the black, but yeah, I'm doing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't have hands yet. She has a hand. She doesn't have a face. It's a little creepy. So yeah, that one's almost done. I just have to do the back stitch. And I am not doing that ever again, saving it for the end. Holy cow. Especially the way I wanted to do it. But I just finished back stitching the mushroom.
That looks really good.
Yeah, it looks, I liked it. And then when I took it out, I was like, oh, all right, Karen, you know what you're doing. You can keep going. So I just
Yeah,
need
because you've got another Alice in Wonderland to start
on January 1. It's all
I know
good.
I watched the Johnny Depp Alice in Wonderland the other night to decide if I was going to do the 3-color one or the colorful one, except
Yeah.
that I saw her fall down the hole and then I woke up and she was coming out of the hole. So I think I'm going to lose my Johnny Depp fan girl card. But
Yeah. I haven't watched that one in a long time. I have to watch that. There's a full coverage of him as that character that I want to do, but I have enough full coverage, which you'll
and
see.
that is who's the designer that
Maria Brovko, Brovko. She's on Etsy.
okay, and it's a free if anybody's interested, it's a
Oh, no,
free.
the one that we're doing for our
Yeah,
Sal. Oh
yeah,
no,
that's
that's
all
Al
for it.
Forrest
Yeah.
embroidery. Yeah.
And it's a free sale.
It's
It's a
it's a
free
free
chart.
pattern, yeah.
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 So
Very big. But yeah, we're gonna do it. because we both love Alice in Wonderland. All
And
right,
Johnny Depp.
is Autumn Quakers. And I think I showed this one recently. Autumn
Yep.
Quakers. Everybody knows it. Everybody loves it. I'm doing it little, and it's pretty little. I'm doing it on 20K count. This is linen. Oh, it's linen. But
And
it's
it is
like,
little,
it's little. That's the
but I
width
love
of
it.
it. And I think it still has some, it still has another page below that. So it's not at the full length yet.
And you're stitching that over one with the Valdanis, the cold
Well,
cord
over
Valdani.
one with one thread of Aldani. So it kind of washes out a little bit sometimes, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I probably would have done it different. I would have done it over one with 2 strands if I had known that Valdani needs more oomph. No, not us. I'll have plenty of Valdani left. Now we're getting in. I have 2 left, and these 2 are my full coverages. The last one I'll leave as my first one. I'll leave that one for last. All right, so this is the easel, or no, this is called At the Easel. It is an artisy. I know I have a picture of it in here. I should have a picture of it in here. If I don't have a picture, oh, it's all wrinkled. Okay, this is artisy.com. Its artwork is by James N. Lee. And I just love, so when I got back into cross stitch, I just gotten finished painting and I just was really attracted to that. I've seen other FlossTubes
Beautiful.
doing this one. So I did this one on 28 count Laguna 2/1 tent stitch. And so this is where I am on her.
Oh, wow. You've gotten a lot done on.
Yeah.
You still have a lot more to go, but you
I
got
have a lot more to go, but yeah, but she looks so good.
She does.
Yeah, and it's
She
small.
doesn't look like cross stitch at all. That is
No, she
amazing.
looks like a painting.
She does.
Yeah, I'm really
Love
happy.
it.
Yeah. I have a plan when we do 2024 plans in a couple weeks or next time. I'll explain my plan for my full coverages because they need love. I still love them. I don't want to give them up, but they need love. All right.
And if I ever
One.
come out with a full coverage, somebody's kidnapped me and replaced me with a logo.
I like the
So
challenge
you
of
need to
it.
call the authorities.
Now this one, I'm gonna have, this one I started, this is the first project I picked up when I went back to cross stitch, was the full coverage. What was I thinking? And I got Crunchy Ada. And I was like, I'm gonna do that because I was watching Rachel Ray, who's a floss tuber, not the chef. And she had just gotten into cross stitch, and I was like, I'm gonna do cross stitch. And I went out and I got this pattern. Now I'll have to insert a picture here of what it's going to look like because now I know how to do that. But I pulled it out. So it's called London. It's by Craft Your Life on Etsy. I don't know if you can still get it, but this picture is pretty out there. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's licensed. I don't know. It was just the first one. I didn't know about all that stuff. So I'm doing 2/1. It's 350 by 470. This is my oldest and my first. So it's a London scene.
Wow.
And I love it. So I did a lot of blue.
Yeah, you did.
That sky took a lot. It's a lot of confetti, but it really does look like the picture. So it's like a rainy scene in London. It has the double-decker bus and the telephone booth, and that was my first needle minder I ever bought. Rachel Ray had an Etsy shop, and she doesn't anymore, but I got that from her. So shout her out. You inspired me, Rachel.
Is that the mystery van?
Yeah, it's Scooby-Doo.
Okay, that's what I thought. Well, when I first saw it, I thought, why is there a van in her tree?
Ah,
I
no, that's my new reminder. Hopefully my needle's still around somewhere. Oh no. Oh, I might have lost my needle in all this. All right. So that was it. That I started in 2021. That's my oldest whip, and it stays in a pillowcase. And I have it on the frame. This is too big. But I have big plans. It's gonna make progress. I love it. I want to keep doing it. That's it. God
That's
bless.
it.
That's all my whips.
And my whips will be over a couple of days.
Yes, we'll do part 1, part 2, part 3, all about Kathy.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Oh, that was fun. It was fun to get
Yeah.
everything together and get excited about some of the older projects. And
Yeah, that's why I like going back through them, and I
yeah,
really should finish this. And what was that? What was I thinking?
I only have one from 2021. I have 2 or 3 from 2022, and all the rest are 2023. So
Oh,
I'm pretty good. As long as I don't start any more full coverage or any BAPs. Any big ass projects for anybody who doesn't know what a BAP is. Sorry for the first.
that's okay. Well, the
Um,
child I cannot name. I'm still working on his first sample,
oh,
and he's 28. But I was doing it for me. He was older when I started it. I mean, he wasn't like old. He was like in kindergarten when I started it. But it was
yeah.
a drawn thread, so it's fancy, but
Are you still
it's
gonna
not.
finish it?
Maybe, you know.
I started a birth sampler when Ryan was a baby. Well, before Ryan was born, and I UFO'd it. Is that bad? What does that say? What a terrible mother I am.
Well, my kid's 28 and I haven't finished it, so you know.
So we have to talk about our endowments, our stash endowments.
Yes, maybe we should explain why we call them stash endowments.
Yes, you do.
Yes,
Go for it.
yeah, I
All of
will, because
that. It's your turn.
it's because Hall kind of sounds like to me like I'm gonna come in the house not with like a little hefty bag or a little cute little shopping bag, but I'm gonna come in with like one of those big giant carpenter trash bags full of stuff and go, don't mind me. Just
You
picked up
all.
a couple things. I come in big old Santa sack. So we came up with stash endowments because we're endowing our stash.
On our
Yeah.
hobby. Yeah.
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 So
My stash is getting, I have a lot of patterns. And I probably don't have near as many as you do, but I really am glad I'm on a budget now because I need to stitch my stash. I need to stitch these patterns that I love. All right, why don't you go? Why don't we talk about
okay.
Jingle Ball, because that's where you're gonna start there, right?
Okay, yeah, Jingle Ball. I took like I said, I took a class with Liz Matthews, and it was called Santa's Night Tree. She designs she's got a series of the 12 Days of Christmas going with the trees. This one's a standalone, and I just thought it was cute. There, can you see? There it is. And
Yeah, that's so cute.
I haven't started it yet. So I just watched the class was really good. What I thought is she taught how to cut it. I thought it was going to end up on like um foam. It wasn't. It's just basically it's kind of the way she finishes it's kind of like a little like a teapot cozy where she sews it together, and then the dowel goes up on the inside, and so it's
Stay
not.
free.
Yeah, and so it's just sewn up, and then the two bottom parts are sewn. I don't sew, so I don't, yeah, but you can do it by hand. So I'll probably be doing mine by hand, but it was really interesting. The class was great. And so for my shopping there, they had some the designers had some exclusives. So this one was the first one I saw, which was kind of strange because they had them listed alphabetically, and for some reason I went to Heartstring Samplery first, and this is Go Tell It on the Mountain. And that is a song that my mom would always sing when I was little. Go Tell It on the Mountain. She was from North Carolina, so
I love that. That is really pretty. I love the
yeah,
fabric that they put it on.
I do too.
Leaves, the straight stitches. It's so pretty.
Yeah. So that was I had to have that one. Then while I was feeling kind of melancholy, this is from Satsuma Street, and it was their one of their exclusives called Holiday Glow, and Doug's mom painted, and this looks exactly like something she would have painted.
Oh, that's adorable. I didn't
And
see that.
I
Or I
showed it
didn't
to
pay attention.
Doug, and he goes, it's because the birds are happy, because she always painted happy birds. So I'm gonna
Oh,
stitch that in memory of her. She painted on everything. I mean, it was, the big joke was don't let your kids sit around too long. It'll, little bald headed baby will have a painting on its head. And she didn't start painting until she was in her 40s. And the first thing that she painted was, and it ended up in their local newspaper. She painted a mural of the kids on the garage door. Yeah,
my
talk about
gosh.
starting big.
Yeah. It's amazing. Do you
Yeah,
have pictures of that?
I don't know if Doug does or not. That somebody should have the newspaper clipping.
Yeah.
So, and this is the next one. This was not an exclusive. This is from the Tiny Modernist, but um there's a polar bear, and they're wearing
Oh,
sweaters.
yeah, I saw that. I'm like, oh, you're gonna get that. That's
Yeah,
adorable. I like the owl. Yeah, I like
and
that. That's cute. It's really
they
cute.
call for perforated paper, but I don't know if I'll do them on perforated paper or linen. I like both, so who knows what
Yeah.
I'll end up doing it on. And then this is not from Jingle Ball, but someone, Karen, Karen, enabled me the other morning, and this is from Flossabilities on Etsy, and it's the Polar Bear Express.
It's really cute.
Isn't that just the cutest? You got the mama and the daddy and the baby going down the railroad tracks. Hopefully they're not gonna get smashed by the Polar Express, but
Oh, stop.
no, they're going to get on
They
board.
are the Polar
Yeah,
Express.
yes, they're gonna go get on board it and then go to the North Pole.
Oh my
So
gosh, it's really
yeah,
cute. I
it
thought
is
of
cute.
you. You know, every
Yeah,
polar bear thing I'm gonna send to
yeah, I know.
you. Sorry.
Yeah, that obsession.
Is
So
that
that's
it?
my stash endowment.
Oh, well, I don't know, it wasn't I didn't buy it, it was free. I had reward points at work from, different awards I'd gotten, and you can go on this website and pick gifts. So I bought, where I picked out a sewing machine, a little Singer travel sewing machine. So I'll put a picture here. I'm not gonna lift it and show it. A little sewing machine so I can make little pillows and stuff. Oh, God help me, but it's free.
The
So
dog is gonna bark at me here. Sorry.
that's
That's why I was
okay.
going like that, was trying to get him to stop. Sorry.
So I got patterns from Jingle Ball. Let me just reorganize here. Sorry if I'm making noise. All right, so I purchased, well, this is out of the Jingle Ball Bobble book. So every year I bought it, but I liked this one, which is just a little
Oh, that is
here,
cute.
kind of reminds me of old Disney,
Yeah.
you know, vintagey.
Or vintagey Rudolph if you stitched his nose red.
Oh, red, yeah.
Yeah.
Then
You could put a red braid or something, make it sparkle.
this was a freebie. that we got to download for attending. It's called Be Minty, a heartstring samplery. It's got little bees on it, but I love peppermints and candy
You
cane.
got it. It's not quite showing. There you go.
Oh, sorry. I'm like over looking at, don't even ask what I was doing. It's so embarrassing. But that's here. Let me see if I can get it without the.
Yep, there you go. Yep.
It's cute.
It is cute.
I mean, it was free. So then this was another freebie by Tiny Modernist that I just grabbed. It's little itty bitty little tree one.
Yeah.
Santa truck. I'll just put it in my stash. This is the free Jingle Ball 2023 ornament.
Yeah, I want to do that one.
It's cute. I like it.
It is cute.
This is definitely Stephanie Webb.
Yeah.
Stitches.
I know I was thinking about changing the colors, and then I thought, no, that is so Stephanie, and I have to do it. She worked so hard on.
She worked so hard, man. The if you got on in the morning and there was a table open with coffee with Stephanie and with Lindy Stitches, and oh my gosh, she just seemed so tired, and it was just people like asking questions, and oh, I just don't know how I couldn't do it. Customer service and me don't go hand in hand. So this is I purchased these two from Jeanette Douglas. Budding Bouquet, and someone thought that they'd already been released, but I don't think they have because they're 2023.
Yeah.
And I don't know if maybe they were just released this year. So this is Budding Bouquet #1 autumn.
Okay.
And then this is Budding Bouquet #2 winter with the poinsettia.
I like those. Well, I like Jeanette Douglas.
I like her, yeah. And I think they're just DMC. I don't know. And then yes, Carolyn. Oh, I saw this on the Zoom with Gary and instantly needed to have it. It's the Le Petit Croix, which I think is just little cross stitch.
I think so too. Something, yeah.
It's the Christmas window. I have the Halloween window. But see how the buildings and the tree are on the outside of the or on the inside of the window? Because there's snow. And these things are all on the other side of the panes. You see?
Yeah. So
I don't know. I think actually the houses need to go. If the houses went and it looked like a living room back there, then it would be fine.
Or you could think that they have like a big, huge
or it's a reflection.
Glass door.
Maybe it's a reflection in the window.
Oh, that might be it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the reflection because the tree is darker. It's the reflection behind the person taking the picture.
Yeah.
I solved the problem. Except there's still like that Molotov cocktail outside of the house.
I know.
I still like it. I like the details. All right, so then I bought Marumi Designs. We'll link her FlossTube below. She started a new sow. It's called, and I'm sorry if I pronounce this wrong, From Yalda to Nowruz. It's celebrating her favorite Persian holiday, the winter solstice, which is Yalda, and Nowruz, which is spring equinox. Did I say Russian? Persian.
No, you said Persian.
I did say Persian?
Yeah, you said Persian.
In my mind. So this is this is all that she's released so far.
Okay.
But I'm really intrigued. It's supposed to be a monochrome. I'm really intrigued. I think I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna do it in 310, which I think is what she intended. And I picked a fabric. I picked this Bestitch Me. I've never stitched on Bestitch Me before, and it's cinnamon. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, that's close.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, so 310 on this will be pretty.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start it. I'll probably start it this week. Like I had 3 starts this month. This will be my 3rd, actually. So yeah, so that was all my stash, all my a stash and a plan. I moved right into plans there. What are
So,
your plans?
my plans, keep going on this because it's fun. And then I'm going to start, I don't know what it is, but shepherd's bush and I tend to stitch shepherd bush in the winter. So I have sage snowman.
Oh gosh, I like that one. Is he striped?
Yeah. Well, I think what it is he's striped and he probably has like a specialty stitch going down or something. But I'm not sure.
Oh my
I haven't
God,
really
look
looked
at
at
his
it.
legs.
Isn't it fun? And then it says we can build a snowman, which I love that song.
Oh my God, I
In
want
the
to,
meadow.
what's it called? I'm gonna write that.
Sage snowman. They have a whole series of snowmen on different color fabrics, and they're all named by the colors.
All right, I'm putting that on my wish list. I'm not buying it.
And so I'm going to start that, and then hopefully, I'm going to finish my little hippo, which I'll finish up listening to my podcast and finish my hippo today.
Yeah.
Or in probably within an hour. And then maybe get back to my polar bear truck. So, and work on my stocking too. So I'm gonna get some more stitches in that. I haven't figured out, I don't know how I can figure it out. How many stitches there are that I can divide it out. And
Well, it's pretty much full coverage. If you just did that's close enough.
yeah, it's just gonna take a long time. We'll just say that. So I need to work on it.
But if you have half stitches, those will go faster.
Yeah, like I did those in like no time flat. I did 297 stitches in no time.
And you're not stitching all of the sky.
No. So
No. Yeah.
yeah.
A lot of
Yep.
snow.
A lot of snow.
I
That's
still need
a
to
lot of
finish
white.
I still need to finish 2024 planning, set up my journal pages for WIPGO and Bringo and all those to get ready for our planning videos, but I need to get those done. So that's part of my plans. It might not happen this week. Might happen over Christmas break.
Well, I'm thinking about Bringo. I'm going to do Bringo, I think.
Yeah.
So I've been looking at that.
Yeah. Like Carolyn said, those prompts are hard.
I
I
haven't looked at
had to reach out and say, I'm stuck. I can't figure this out. I don't know. She's like, don't take it literally. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, there's no cross stitch, please. Carolyn's not going to knock on your door and go, ah.
Yeah, I know. Well, have you watched her video this week?
Yes.
You know what? She had to call Dina.
Yeah.
Trying to give her a hard time. It was so funny. Like, what was she gonna say? No.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm
go
sorry,
watch
that's
Carolyn.
too.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah.
talking enough detail, but go watch Seasook Stitch.
Yeah. It's all about what's the size of an ornament.
Yeah, right.
Well, really, it depends on the size of your tree, I would think. But
right, or you can ornament your wall. You can hang an
yeah,
ornament on your wall.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
And you could make it an ornament by stitching it over one on 32 count.
yeah.
It probably would have been small enough for an ornament if she'd done that. I should have told her that. All right. Do you want to talk about just real quick what you're thinking about? Get some ideas for?
Yeah, well, one thing we wanted to talk about today is that since we're new, but we want to do something that sets us apart a little bit from all the other floss tubers. And we want to engage our audience. So after you watch us, down in the comment box, tell us, since we're sitting here showing you what we're stitching, tell us what you've got in your Q-snap, your hoop, your hand, your roller frame, your whatever frame, your whatever, what's the
Snap.
oh, I didn't say Q-snap, Nurge, whatever you got.
Handmade.
Yeah.
Frame.
Tell us what you're doing And then when we get our numbers, our subscribers up a little bit, we would like to have like some like Zoom stitching with everybody, and we can get to know our audience. And we want to, instead of us just sitting here talking, we can engage everybody and find out who's out there.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I
That would
think
be
so.
really fun.
Yeah.
We're stitching past our bedtime Zooms, but we won't do it after our bedtime.
No,
Maybe we
no,
could
we
do
won't.
it.
No,
No.
because I tend to stitch at like, 1 in the morning. I kind of got that Gary thing from GaRon Stitchery going where it's like, oh, 11 o'clock. Okay, it's time to pull out my stitching.
Yeah, like
So
it's only 11 o'clock.
I
I
know.
can push this through. I can get this beaded. Not.
Yeah, that was me with this. I can finish this.
All right.
So,
Well, that was
so
a
that's
good
our
one.
plan. So
Yeah.
share us with your friends, get them to watch us. We hope you like what you've seen. And again, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the
Yeah.
bell, get our notifications. Because we're
Pardon our
pretty much
best.
gonna, yeah,
We're still
pretty
getting
much
used to
gonna,
this.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to pretty much try to do this weekly if we can. So, but life gets in the way, and Christmas and the holidays and everything else. So we'll see how it goes. So,
Yeah. Sounds good. All
yeah.
right.
Anything else?
I don't have anything else.
I don't either. I got some stitching to do.
Yeah. All right. Well, so we'll say good night. Thanks,
Okay.
everybody.
Good night.
Bye.